क्या जूदो करम है शहबतहा तेरा नहीं सुनता ही नहीं।
Alhamdulillah, with Allah's grace and Allah's mercy, we have been blessed with a very valuable and a very precious gift. A very valuable and a very precious gift, but a gift that has been afforded to us as an amana. As an amana. There are many gifts that are afforded to us as an amana. In other words, it has been entrusted to us to fulfill the responsibilities of trust. So there are many such gifts that have been given to us as amana, entrusted to us. And these have been entrusted to us by Allah. These gifts have been entrusted to us by Allah. Amongst those gifts that have been entrusted to us, one of the gifts are our parents. One of the gifts are our parents that Allah has given to us in trust. And when you receive something in trust, when it's entrusted to you, given to you as an amana, then you must understand that amana means it is kept with you only until a specific amount of time. It is only with you for a set amount of time. If somebody gives you an amana, it doesn't mean it's yours. It doesn't mean it's yours. This is the misconception. It doesn't mean it's yours forever. It means you have been asked to take care of it. You have been asked, it's been entrusted. And our parents have been given to us as an amana, as a gift. They are a gift to us. And the children have been given as an amana to their parents. They have been, it's both sides. Children have been entrusted to their parents, and parents have been entrusted to the children. In which sense? That as long as a child is a child, and has not reached the age of puberty and understanding, the parents are responsible for their child. They are the amana. The parents have to take care of them. The parents have to nurture them. The parents have to prepare them and educate them. The parents have to do everything for them. But when the child becomes an adult, then that child is responsible for himself or herself. As much as we will still care and nurture them and advise them, but now their decisions are their responsibility. Whatever they do thereafter, it is their responsibility. For we, as parents, have taught them how to walk. We have taught them how to hold their food. We have taught them how to do all that is necessary in their lives. Now it is their responsibility that when they are hungry, to make sure they take something and feed themselves. When they need to go somewhere, to get up and walk, because we have taught them that. So until that time, they are our amana. We have to care for them. They have been entrusted to us. But children have forgotten. There comes a time when they are responsible for their parents. When they cannot walk anymore. When they cannot feed themselves anymore. When they cannot care for themselves like they care for you. It is your responsibility to care for them. So they both are entrusted to one another. And all of us that are here in the masjid today, I want you in the depth of your heart. Honestly, don't tell me anything. Those whose parents are here in this dunya, first to you, are you fulfilling this responsibility? No matter what. No matter what, are you fulfilling this responsibility? You ask yourself. And those whose parents are gone, did you fulfill that responsibility to the best of your ability? It's something we have to ask. Our community is eroding spiritually. There are no ethics and morals left except among few. The word adab has disappeared. And we ask ourselves, why is this happening? This is happening because you are not valuing the gift which Allah has given. You are not taking care of that which Allah has given as you should, as parents and as children. We have to think about it. That is one discussion. That is one gift. Allah's gifts are countless. You cannot count them. Only if we take one eye and ask an ophthalmologist who knows the eye better than you and I, that what does it take to make that one eye see? All the nerves, all the vessels, whatever are in there. Just the one eye. All the gifts that are uncountless, that are uncounted, that are countless inside that one eye. Please go through all the other amanat and the ni'amat that Allah has given us. Think about it. We don't think, except for those things. It's time that we need to start thinking. We need to think about what Allah has given us and make shukr. And at the same time, we need to realize that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us all these things for reasons. We have to think about these things. Another great gift that Allah has given as an amanah to you, to every single person. I said one eye is parents, Mama. Sahabi, a companion came to the beloved Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, what is my responsibility upon my parents? The beloved Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam explained many things. But one of the things he said is that to take care of them in their old age. To take care of them in their old age, when they become weak, when they are old, when they are feeble. Take care of them. Said, do we respect our parents? Yes, even if my parents oppress me. Allah said, even if they oppress you. He said, even if I do everything that is supposed to be done and they are still not happy, he said, you still have to respect them. They are your parents. They are your parents. Because you cannot pay back one moment that they have spent for you. But they are a gift. Think about this. And another gift, very quickly I'm going to go over this. Another gift that Allah has given you and given I, which is a very, very important gift as well. Without which neither can you do anything, nor can I do anything. And that is the gift of life. That is the gift of life. But what do we do with this life that Allah has given us? This life Allah gives. These eyes Allah has given. These ears Allah has given. This zuban and these hands and these feet Allah has given. But Allah has given everything. But how much do we use it for Allah? That is the question. Allah gave us all this. How many steps in a day do you take or I take for the pleasure of Allah? How many steps? To even take a step towards the musalla for many is difficult. How many times do we raise our hands that Allah has given us to thank Allah in a day? The only time we raise our hands, illa mashallah, except for those who Allah has blessed with raising their hands many times, is when we fall into musibah. When we fall into difficulty and calamity, then we raise our hands as high as we can. Let's be honest about it. How many times in a day do we say, with these eyes that Allah has given us, Allah gave it to me, Let me open Allah's karam and look at it. Let me open the Quran. People quench their thirst and their hunger by eating and drinking. Quench the thirst of your soul by recitation of the Quran. Open the Quran and look at it with the eyes that Allah has given. You have to think about it. These are things that Allah has given us. How many things that we do in a day? Yet Allah gave you this life. But we have become so lost in this dunya, in this world, every one of us, except for those whom Allah has blessed with His fear and piety. But today we have become so lost in dunya that we do everything for every other reason. And what is for Allah we do last. We leave it for later. Yet, you could have done nothing if Allah didn't give you the life. You could have done nothing. Likewise, without comparison, understand, you could not have done anything if through the blessing of your parents you did not come into this dunya. Let me tell you, you have a relationship, you have a friendship, you have close, today people, the friends are more closer to people than their parents. And it is a sign of qiyam. The beloved Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that a man will be closer to his associates and his friends than to his parents. Look at it around you today. Look around your community, look in your homes. How much of time do we spend with our elders? It's a reality. You know, sometimes we have to say it as it is. Think about this. Everybody that you meet, everybody that you see, you become close to them. But it doesn't take long before we distance from our parents. Somebody said something that made a lot of sense. I read once. They said your relationship to everybody on this earth is after your birth. The relationship to everybody on this earth, ordinary people, is after your birth. Your relationship to your mother is before you came into this dunya. Before you even entered this dunya for 9 months she came. So whose relationship is stronger? Whose love should you have more? Who should you care for more? But how many of us do it? Think about it. Today I was going to discuss something else. The verse that I read. But sometimes it is Allah's grace and His mercy that Allah wills and inspires upon our hearts to say some things that need to be said. And before, the topic I was going to discuss was Ishq Rasul. Love for Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And how it will bless you with Jannah. And the couplets that Abi Sharif read were befitting to explain this. But why gone into this topic, Allah knows. But it is something that we need to think, because we were talking about Aman, and my point was to discuss Allah's gifts, and definitely our parents are a gift. Definitely. And it's something to think about. That we make friendship and we break relationships with our mothers and our fathers for the sakes of our wives and our children and our friends. I'm being very blunt about this. Okay? But have we understood that before we associated with anybody, the one through whom Allah fed us for 9 months was our mother? 10 months. Through whom we have been blessed with coming to this dunya is through our parents. So think about these things and understand how much Allah has given them an excellent maqam. Today the young generation especially, they don't know the value of their parents. People have forgotten about this. If you have the opportunity to take care of your parents no matter what, if you have the opportunity to do something for your parents no matter what, even if sometimes you get upset and sometimes we're human, we get frustrated because of something that doesn't seem the way that it should be. As long as they are with Iman, as long as they are with Iman, and as long as they are doing what Allah and His Rasul commanded them, then they are Muslim. To tell you this, that the hukm of Sharia is even if your parent is an unbeliever, You have to have some association with them in the sense of inviting them towards a taslim. Okay? And then those parents who are parents. How and what will be our condition in the akhirah? We love Allah and His Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yes, we claim this. But our love for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam will not be a reality if you do not love those whom Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to you to love. Whom Allah said love. If you can make khidmat for your parents, no matter what, do it. Do it. Make the effort before it's too late. And I know there are many sitting in the masjid here. Our elders, the younger brothers, that have carried their fathers or mothers on their shoulders and laid them in their cover. I want to ask them, what will you do to get that opportunity back again to sit with your mother? What will you do again to get that opportunity back again to walk with your father? Ask them. And those parents, those children who do not understand this, you're going to have to wait for that before you understand. Or you're going to carry them on your shoulders. Is it that what we're going to wait for? Is it that what we're going to wait to happen? Before we decide to honor our elders and to show them the adab and the respect that they need? Think about this. No matter us giving and doing millions giving in charity and making thousands of salah and doing everything else that we need to do. But if we are not caring for those that we have been commanded to care for and honoring those who we have been commanded to honor, then everything will be in vain. When you look at your parents who can barely walk at times because of their age, or they can barely eat, then ask yourself a question, that will I not be in this condition one day? Who will be there to care for me? Who will be there to care for me? And the beloved Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, beautifully, he said, and the essence of his words, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what did he say? He said, if you respect and honor an old person because of his old age, then when you become old, Allah will put somebody to respect and honor you. Allah will appoint somebody to respect and honor you. And the Muhaddithun have said that there are two beauties in this. Very beautiful things, but two that they explain very nicely. That one, you will live to be old. If you honor and respect an elder, inshallah you will live to be old. Because Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that if you do this, when you become old. Subhanallah. When you become old. So firstly, inshallah, you will live to be old. And secondly, when you do become old, you will not be disgraced, you will be honored. You will be honored because Allah will give somebody to respect and honor. This is something that we need to think. We are leaving the basics and the important things. We are looking for why we have problems in our lives. We are looking for all the other, we are trying to find solutions to our socio-economic problems, to our problems in life. We're looking far away. It's right here. It starts in our homes. It starts with our parents. Give the adab and the respect and the love and the honor. And you will see how Allah will bless you. Allah will give you barakah. We don't realize what the so-called little things do. And I'm going to end with one today. With the words of the beloved Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, where he said, companion came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's very simple. Why I'm saying this is how many of us in a day, even if we live further away from our parents, can't go every day, pick up the phone once a day and reach out. We speak hours on end to everybody else. Just pick up the phone and say assalamu alaikum. How many of us would read one surah class or 3 surah class daily and send the swap daily without fail to all our parents? I'm sure there are many that do it. But these are things we need to remind. The companion came to the beloved Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Very simple. Came to the beloved Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And he said, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, I am having a financial problem. I'm going through financial difficulty. Translated into today's words, we would say things are tight. Which we say everything. No matter how loose it becomes, it still ends up tight. Why? Why? You have to ask why. So he came to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And he said, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, things are becoming difficult. I am having financial difficulty. You and my beloved Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam said to him, O my beloved companion, when you enter your home, make salam to your family members.
Subhanallah, subhanallah.
Ask, and I'm taking 2 minutes of your time, and then 5 minutes later. How many of us, let's ask, and be honest in your heart. When you enter home, you make it your duty to make salam to your family nowadays. Make salam to your parents, to your children, to your family, to your wives. How many of us make it? So Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, when you enter your home, convey salam to your family, to the people in your home. And thereafter, and he said, convey salam to your family. And if there is nobody in your home, then convey salam upon me. Convey salam to your family, and it should say that if there is nobody in your home, convey salam upon me. And thereafter read Surah Ikhlas one time. Read Surah Qul Huwallah one time. Allah will increase your risks. Allah will increase your sustenance. That beloved companion says that I practice this. Allah blessed me so much that not only I had for myself, I could take care of all my neighbors.
Subhanallah, subhanallah, mashallah.
How many of us pass salam to our family and our parents? Make this a habit. When you learn something, implement it. Practice it. And share. Share. Because if you share knowledge with somebody else, they will share with somebody else, this will be a means of solidarity. Okay, you will benefit while you're here and you will benefit now. Allah bless us all with strength and iman. True love for Rasulullah.
क्या जूदो करम है शहबत तेरा नहीं सुनता ही नहीं मांगे वादा